Hi, I'm Randy with CrewTracker Software. We're here today to talk about ROI. What's that mean? Return on investment. Well, you know when you go out and you buy a pusher, it's this tangible thing you can touch, you can feel, and you know that it's going to provide some kind of return because you're pushing snow, you're able to be more productive in the field. Well, that's all about return on investment. You're trying to make your operation more efficient. How do you do that? Well, software is the way to do that. What software does is it allows you to grow 50%, 60%, 100% without adding office staff if you pick the right software. And that's really the key. CrewTracker software, that's the right software. It does everything you need, including apps, GPS, speedy invoicing, all those kind of features that you get all come with CrewTracker.
We've been using CrewTracker for the last 7 years. We were probably the second customer to buy CrewTracker, and CrewTracker has taken us from doing a lot of manual work to having everything automated, being able to track the vendor, subcontractors pay, make our process at the end of the event very efficient and quickly. Usually within 24 hours we already have vendor pay done. The new application coming out, the mobile app, is going to be a great addition to CrewTracker to help us manage our crews when they're out on site, what services are being provided, and the efficiency of our office and our operations. If you're looking at going from manual paperwork to automation and streamlining your operations, I recommend CrewTracker as the software to go to. If you're going to spend the money here, because just in the operations and taking stuff from being that normally took 3 days to process down to 24 hours, where it's very little operational cost, that's just one event. Take that over a season, it already paid for itself. So that's just one area, and that's just on the subcontractor side. So when you're looking at the return on investment, it usually happens within the first, second year. You will get your full investment back in regards to CrewTracker, as long as you implement it correctly and get all the features all the features available in CrewTracker.
You know, one key thing you need to think about in return on investment, especially when you're buying software, software is like a piece of equipment. You got to think about it just like you buy a skid steer. It's an investment in your business in order to grow that business without having to add staff, in order to make your field staff more efficient without having to add a bunch of costs into that whole communication protocol. It's all about making it more efficient, and that's why CrewTracker software was invented.
We've been using CrewTracker for 1 year now. The reason that we decided to go with CrewTracker is we really like the flexibility that people were able to use just plain old cell phones or pay phone or any kind of phone to call in their time, and that it was updated instantly in our system, and that as soon as the event was over, we were ready to bill for that work that we had performed, and that was very valuable to us. Since we became a CrewTracker customer, we've really appreciated that the product continues to get better all the time. They're constantly making improvements to it. Anytime we've had any concerns, they've been very responsive. There's always somebody available to answer our questions and talk to us, even if it's in the middle of the night. And the new app that's coming out for the mobile devices looks like it's going to be fantastic, and we're really excited about that. So the value was there when we bought it, but the value keeps getting better and better as we continue to use the product. So we're very excited about it. We primarily purchased it for the snow removal side of our business, but with the new phone app, we're really thinking that we're going to expand its use to be year-round, include our landscape grounds care services with it as well. So we've been very pleased with CrewTracker, and we plan on staying on as a customer for years to come.
You know, I've got a great story to tell you. I have a customer who, when they first started using CrewTracker, it was taking them 8, 9, sometimes 10 days to get their invoices out. This past winter, I called him on a Thursday morning. We just had a big event. He had 20 inches of snow in one 24-hour period. They had finished all the work. They were, doing some final de-icing and some scraping. They were pretty much done, and they were getting ready to start looking at their invoices. When I talked to Tom, he said, we're just starting to look at things. We're probably thinking about getting our invoices out. It might be a day or two. And I'm thinking, well, that's pretty good improvement over 8 or 10 days. So I think, well, I'll call him later in the day, see how he's doing. I called him at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just 8 hours later. And here he is, he says, it's funny that you called. My office manager's walking out the door right now with a big armful of invoices, all stuffed, printed, ready to be mailed, taking them to the post office. And I said, 8 hours? He goes, yeah, I'm amazed. He says, it used to take us 8 to 10 days. He says, you talk about return on investment. This one storm bought the software.
To take that first step to increase efficiency in your snow business, contact us today and get started on your path to improved productivity and profits with CrewTracker software.